Izzo, I just need another one.
Aloha, what up, and welcome to We Random Podcast, where my husband and I discuss, debate, and drop gems on an array of topics and categories. I am your humble host, Savannah, and with me always is my easygoing, enthusiastic, and insanely sweet co-host, Izzo on the Beat.
All right, ease up on the sweet part now.
Yeah, you're
not too sweet.
No.
Nah. Appreciate that intro, babe. Appreciate you.
Do you?
Yes, I do. Always. I'll show you later.
Speaking of showing,
yeah,
check out the new
man. Yeah, I gotta check it out, man. Got the J. Cole repping Fayetteville, North Carolina, baby.
Are you loving it the way I'm loving it?
Do the right thing.
Shirt.
Yeah, do the right thing shirt,
it's
man.
That's so relevant right now in this day and age.
Yeah, that's fire.
Lots more people, including the president, needs to do the right thing.
Yeah. Well, what you want to talk about? What we got this week? Finally, obviously we talking about this shirt, so that means
we got a sponsor.
Y'all,
for this episode, y'all.
Officially, first sponsor, man. So
if you're
we excited
viewing
about
us
that
on YouTube, you can see the threads live. Well, not live, but right now, as we're talking, you can see them. Otherwise, If you're listening, head over to YouTube or Instagram, and you should be able to see our photos on Instagram of our new duds.
Yeah, sure.
But shout out to the homie Martin of DesignMultiverse.com.
Mm-hmm.
If you're looking for a glorious mix of that nostalgic street culture, head over to DesignMultiverse.com. It's truly your chance to reclaim your favorite shirts that you had back in the day. They had everything from sports, movies, music, and pop culture. The shirt designs from Design Multiverse are very high quality. They print direct to garment, and they have superb customer service. And the shipping is super, super fast. I want to emphasize that part.
Yeah, we ordered it. I don't know what day it was. I got it in like two days, yo. And I'm going to tell you, that's crazy for print on demand, direct to garment, t-shirts, all that. I know they got backlog because of the whole CV virus situation. So to get my shirts in like 2 days and then have to pay no expedited shipping, I was like, yo, this is official. So
shipping is incredibly fast.
Yo.
No other shop can compare. We know because we've looked.
Yep. Yeah. For sure, man. Definitely,
Don't miss your shot at having your new old school shirt again, and head over to www.design-multiverse.com now. And don't forget to use the promo code WeRandomTv for an additional discount off your order.
Yep, man.
I am seriously in awe at how fast these shirts came up, man.
Yeah, man. The speed of the shirts and the quality, they feel nice. I think these are Bella Canvas t-shirts, so they feel soft, man. If you guys know
what Bella Canvas feels like, you know it's incredible.
Yeah, man.
So head over, Design Multiverse. Martin, homie, keep doing your thing, brother.
Hey, man. Appreciate you, man. I'm actually getting ready to look at that Public Enemy shirt and another one. I'm about to get some more.
I want that in living color shirt.
Oh yeah. Living color shirt. It's fire.
Color.
Yeah.
I've always wanted one of those, and I'm getting it finally.
Yeah, man. So
I hate to go from such a high topic to like a mediocre one.
Oh yeah, well.
But we kind of got to touch on it.
Yeah. And
Trump got the COVID, y'all.
Yeah, that's I mean, yo, just from a week ago when we talked to y'all to right now,
it literally happened the same night that we shot.
It hit the fan, bro. It hit the fan quick. Like,
I've seen it a lot. Now, it's not funny that he got COVID, but the irony is very, very funny to me.
Yeah, well, Trump,
he's telling everybody to use your masks, and he wasn't using the masks.
Well, I mean, yeah,
he said it's not a big deal, and then it was a big deal, and now it's not a big deal again.
Right. Well, I mean, for him, in my opinion, Trump he need to sit down, chill out. He was 78, 70, 77 years old. If y'all watched the video when my man came from the hospital. Now, matter of fact, let's not even go there yet. Let's just start with the news of him catching COVID or CV. I keep forgetting to change it up. All right. So he catches the CV, and then instantly, I think maybe the same day or next day, they say they concerned about him. They take him to Walter Reed Hospital, state-of-the-art facility, all that stuff. He's got all this care that most people like us don't have.
Oh, he's the president, of course.
Oh, yeah. But I'm saying even before he caught COVID, CV, before he caught CV, he still had the testing every day. He did. I mean, they were on the ball with him, trying to make sure he was on point. Outside of the fact that he did not follow any of the guidelines.
Well, that's what I wanted to know.
He didn't wear the mask, social distancing. I mean, he was kind of up close to people. But he said some things that was mad crazy. One thing that I saw on, I think it was MSNBC or somewhere, he was at a rally, his own rally, and a lady came up to him and was like, "Hey, you're not concerned about catching it?" He was like, "Well, no, because I'm far away, so I'm not gonna catch it." But it's like
far away.
But
in his brain.
No, because he's on the stage. He's on the stage, and everybody else is at a distance. So he's like, "I'm not concerned." But I'm like, what about the people that are there, fam? Everybody there isn't way far away from each other. They right up on each other. So you ain't thinking about the people that's out there. Just you are all right, but the people that came to your rally potentially, they not cool. And I'm sure some people are signing some information. They got to sign some stuff to go out there, right?
It's airborne. Well, I'm not sure how the rallies work, but when we went for our son's graduation, we had to fill out the forms and turn them in so that they had a compiled list of everybody who was at the event, and they had phone numbers and contact information so that they knew where we were sitting and everything, so that they could let anybody in our vicinity know if anybody in this area got the CV. Right. We can contact these groups and let them know. Yeah. But if CV is airborne and somebody sneezes, right, they're not wearing their mask, it can projectile. They've showed it up to 20 feet. I think it's where a sneeze can go. And this is just from going over like the flu stuff. Right. 12 to 20 feet. It stays in the air. Doesn't die instantly unless it's over 80 degrees. So whether or not he's far away, he might not be far enough, or him just breathing on people and the wind blowing is going to carry it anyway. And people aren't wearing their masks properly.
They ain't wearing a mask out there.
And they're not wearing them properly if they do.
They ain't wearing them over there.
They're not 100% effective. So if you're wearing it and your nose is uncovered, or some idiots cut out the nostril holes on the mask, it's just kind of like, what's the point? Right. So him being far away has nothing to do with it. Personally, my conspiracy theory behind it is he didn't really have COVID. It's a stunt. I kind of hate to think that, but how quickly he's recovered, and people who are of his age, his weight class, with underlining
issues,
right, don't seem to be able to kick it the same way that he has been. And he's using all of these experimental drugs to get over it.
Yeah. One of the drugs he's using is like a steroid that supposedly is to kickstart the immune systems in some way, or it's the immune defense.
Right. Yeah.
So it's I think something with the virus, something with it. I ain't even gonna go to all that because I ain't no medical, and they ain't my expertise. But anyway, we're gonna get down to the nitty gritty with Trump, man. So I got a few of his tweets up here that I'm gonna pull up.
One of his tweets really bothered me.
Hold on, y'all.
I hope you go over it, or I'll just mention it. He tweeted about COVID's not a big deal, or it's not that serious. And it's like, No, it is that serious. So you can't say it's serious, and then say it's not that serious because you kicked it quickly.
Right.
Not everybody has your same level of care or physicians and the reach that he has. People are still out here dying. The stimulus package, if it's not that serious, we don't need stimulus. We don't need to wear masks. We can go back to living the way we used to and don't have to worry about people dying.
Right.
Because it's not that serious.
Yeah, it's he made a few, man. He was talking about the flu. He said flu season is coming up. Many people every year, sometimes over 100,000. This is not a complete sentence.
He never talks in complete sentences.
Basically, he's saying sometimes over 100,000 people die of the flu. And what he's saying is we don't shut the country down for that and whatever. I did fact check that. Last time we had 100,000 deaths in the country was like either the early 30s or I think it was the early 30s that happened. But they actually did shut down the country at that time. But they said the numbers are inflated when it comes to the flu death, so it's not 100% accurate. But on average, it's about, like, I think last year or the year before was like 20,000.
Well, they're inflating the CV deaths anyway.
Yeah, well, there's been a lot of there's been a lot of speculation with that. There's been some truth from personal, people that we might know that been saying, hey man, it didn't happen that way, or this person didn't die from that. So there are some truth to that, but I ain't gonna even speak on that. With Trump, this is some of the stuff that he's been saying, y'all, and let's just get to it right quick. He's got so many new tweets that pops up. Dude tweets like 40 or 50 a day at this point.
That's a good number, sir.
Man, let's see. So, in regards to to what's going on right now, that's got Trump all over the news outside of his CV stuff. What he just did was, I think it was yesterday. There's all the stimulus talks. We've talked about it on this channel before. And what he did was, he basically was like, let's just halt stimulus talks. No more stimulus talks with the Democrats. None of that. So with that being said, as soon as he did let me tell you what that means. When he says halt the stimulus talks, what's in the stimulus package right now that the Democrats are trying to get the Republicans to sign is relief for small businesses. The airline industry, which is getting ready to tank, they needed relief, a bailout. Stimulus checks for people, of course, $1,200. The unemployment extension, or whatever it's called, the emergency extension, or PUA, whatever, that's extra $600 a month, or $400 or $500 a month, on top of whatever your unemployment is. That's on the line. There's also what else am I missing? Something else that's important, man, is in there. That's all in the stimulus talks. So when he said halt the stimulus talks, that literally meant all that is out of the window. Right after he said that, because he was boasting about the stock market was at all-time highs. That means jobs. That's what he tweeted. Right after he said that about the stimulus checks on his tweet, the market fell. The stock market fell like almost 400 points. It dropped instantly. It like a free fall. Like, it's like being on a roller coaster, yo. And right after that, he said all that. The next morning, he's back. And this is what he said the next morning after all that was said. Okay. The House and Senate should immediately approve $25 billion for airline payroll support. That's just that. Then he says, if I am sent a standalone bill for stimulus checks, $1,200, they will go out to our great people immediately. Now, what he said before that was that he was waiting till after the election to pass out stimulus checks once he wins the election. So it's like he's trying to hold us hostage that if we
The
vote
votes.
for him,
Force the votes.
we vote for him, then he's gonna pass the stimulus checks. That's BS. I don't expect that to happen because it ain't happened yet. You've been talking about bigger stimulus package, bigger, better stimulus package, and we ain't got one in 6 months. So I'm just gonna keep it 100. That's bogus, man. So hey, I ain't rocking with that at all. But I do want to say something right quick. And yeah, man, usually y'all used to hearing wifey kind of structure some of this stuff. This episode, I'm a little bit more passionate about this right here. So I kind of set this up myself. I'm letting him
spread his wings and fly.
Yeah. So, all right, y'all, I'm going to pull up this little screenshot that I have. And we're going to go into this part right quick. All right. Now, this is a breakdown of what is currently going on across the country.
I just get to sit here and look pretty.
Yeah, no doubt. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But it's basically a breakdown of what the country views, or the views of the country when it comes to the president, like what they look at for the president. And we're going to give him a pass or fail grade based on these criterias, right? So we're going to start off with racial inequality. That's the first one. Do you think he pass or fail when it comes to that?
Fail the man.
All right. Why do you think Trump gets a failing grade for racial inequality? I shouldn't have to ask this question, but I'm just asking, just to ask what you think. Why you think he failed?
Because he wouldn't denounce the white supremacists.
That's one, and that's the only one we need to talk about. We ain't even gotta talk about no more.
Wait.
What?
He said, "Stay ready, stand down, but stay ready.
Stand down and stand by."
Yeah, stand by.
Yeah.
That's it right there.
Yeah, he's tripping.
So,
all right. So you give him a fail. I give him a fail for obvious reasons.
Right.
My skin. Yeah. So obviously, he doesn't get a passing grade. Now, according to the current polls, I think this is CNN, y'all. So hey, if you don't rock with CNN, you're a Fox person. Hey, it is what it is. I'm just reporting what the poll says. The current poll has Biden at 62% over Trump's 36% in regards to racial inequality. So the American people believe that that's something that Biden is way more stronger on.
Yeah, well, I mean, he was with Obama, so I mean,
yeah.
Just from looks of things.
Yeah. Plus, there was different, not necessarily racial inequalities that they focused on, but they focused on inequalities. So
prevalent during their
it wasn't racial,
tenure.
But it was they did focus on a lot of inequalities, which were LGBT,
trying to
stuff like that, trying to push
them,
things.
right?
So they do get down when it comes to what I mean, those
he's
rights.
Got Kamala on his side, so I mean, I guess he figures he's got to run with somebody of color to be able to get elected.
Yeah, and plus
that helps optics.
Yeah, plus I think
we watch Power. We know what optics is about.
I think Kamala was talking. I think she was in the talks when it comes to the reparations talks that the ADOS community has been pushing for pretty hard when it comes to African Americans getting reparations. So even now, but after seeing all this stuff with stimulus and how much money's been tossed around, the talks are kind of pushing up a little bit more. So, anyways. Coronavirus. That's the next one. Pass or fail?
Fail, sir. He's like what I said earlier. He's probably like the only leader of a nation that's got it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think so. I think you're right.
Fail.
All right. Yeah, I give him a fail too. Mostly because he got it. And he ain't doing nothing to change it.
And just with the tweet about not talking about stimulus, and then if we elect him, he'll make the stimulus pass. If you could have did that and you didn't do that now, I'm failing you off rip because you could have resolved this months ago.
Yeah.
And so many people out here are struggling.
He wilding with that, man. So I'm going to give him a fail. You give him a fail. 59% of the country believes Biden is more equipped than Trump's 38% when it comes to handling coronavirus. Moving forward.
Yep.
Because he doesn't have a plan. He ain't had a plan. He's just like, hey, it's going to disappear eventually.
Winging it.
Get back to work.
Winging it.
He looks like a massa right now. Get back to work. do what you got to do. We're okay.
Slave country.
Yeah. Healthcare.
Fail.
All I know when it comes to the healthcare is that Trump doesn't appear to actually have a solid plan.
No.
And there is already a plan in place with Biden and Obama with Obamacare or Affordable Care Act.
Right.
So that does help people with pre-existing issues, all kind of stuff. Trump is actually trying to get that removed with adding the new Supreme Court justice, and she's not rocking with that plan. So
it's kind of dumb considering what's going on right now.
Yep. So
affordable healthcare is what everybody needs right now. Getting rid of it and having people jack the prices up so that they can stay in business, but yet tank people or force them to have no healthcare is ridiculous.
Right. That don't make no sense. So next one we got is, it's almost laughable. Crime and safety.
Fail.
Right. Me too. And it's not, this is not me, for real talk. It's not trying to like bash Trump. I am literally pulling this from a poll, and I'm also judging it myself. Because it's percentages of people that are like, Trump is the one on that one.
Yeah.
I think, he failed on this one also. Crime and safety. Do I feel more safe?
No.
Do I feel like the crime has gotten better?
I feel like he's instigated a lot more racial hate crimes right now because of how he handles himself, conducts himself, and what he says. It almost gives the racists, more energy to go out there and commit these crimes.
Exactly. So, all right. So we on the same page with that. The last one is the economy. Now, I'll give Trump this before.
No fail.
CV. He was helping the economy was booming.
He inherited a good economy.
He inherited some of the benefits of it. Now, he still did work. I ain't gonna knock him. He still did work. But he'd already inherited some of the gains that the economy was already moving in a positive direction. So he just basically assisted with that and made it better. Right?
I feel like that's joining a team that the LeBron is on.
Yeah. So, as far as the economy, before the CV he was on point with it. But right now, you got to go based on where we are, how he's ending his presidency. And right now, with the percentage that he has, the unemployment at, the current debacle with the whole stimulus package deal, the economy, everybody basing the economy off the stock market. That's not a good way to judge, because the stock market is currently being boosted up every time they're getting ready to crash by the Treasury Department. They keep bailing out the stock market. So it appears that the stock market is doing greater and better than what it actually is. And then they keep coming up with these ideas that we're creating these jobs, but these are just jobs that were once there that are now being brought back in. So it's like, they're not new jobs. They're just the jobs that they currently had. And if they are new jobs, we're just replacing the jobs we lost. Either way, it's not like it's added to where we were before. So anyway, all of that, anxiety. I give him with that one. With that one, I can't give him a straight fail, but I can say he's at a D right now. He can still pass. I don't know.
I just failed him on everything. That is not a D.
Maybe a fail, but he's at 48% to 50% Biden. So he's almost 50-50 on that.
Well, they're going by numbers. I'm going by straight pass or fail. He failed. He's given me PTSD, I think, along with 2020. Yeah.
And that's real talk, man. A lot of people are stressed out dealing with this situation.
There's more levels of anxiety now.
Oh, man. Anxiety's at all times high.
To our next topic coming up on...
You ready to get up off that
We
Trump?
Random.
Huh? She is not feeling Trump. She was ready to move.
So tired of him.
She was knowing what it was, and she was ready to start talking, y'all.
Service agents.
She was ready to start talking, y'all. She was like, this man been talking too long.
No, I'm not. But the Secret Service agents, I was saying earlier that, they're upset with him and frustrated with him and all of this CV stuff because they already risked their lives for him, but now he's having them risk their lives and their families' lives because he won't wear a mask and he's highly contagious right now. So his arrogance, his ignorance, his just, I don't know. I can't deal with it sometimes.
It is what it is, man.
When you go over things just and lay it out straight like that, it's just kind of like, all right.
Hopefully,
you've had your 4 years.
Come election time, I mean,
I don't think he
know
took the job in the first place to help the presidency. I mean, to help the United States. I think he did it for clout. He did it for himself to say he did it. It's something he wanted to do, and bucket list. Bucket list.
Well, anyways,
to help his image.
Anyways, with that Trump situation, man, everybody go out and vote. I think it's November 3rd. Make sure y'all vote. Vote early if you can. If you don't want to stand out in them lines and stuff like that, and deal with the whole virus stuff, go vote.
Check your options.
And man, it is what it is. We'll see what's gonna happen for the next 4 years. But regardless, don't let this one person dictate what you do. Do what you got to do no matter who's the president. That's just how it's going to roll. Anyway, y'all, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break, listen to some music, and we're going to hop in this next topic.